you follow the brush, you're in there, right, in the painting.
And something comes through you.
But there's an element of excitement, kind of a titillating danger.
Sometimes I feel like the places I've traveled in painting are far better than any other place I could go, because it's so vast.
It's not about the paint, it's not about the painting, it's not about what you're painting, it's more about the process.
It's not my job to judge the flower that comes out. It's just my job to let the flower come out.
So this studio was founded 1999 by Barbara Kaufman and a couple other people. I started to teach with Barbara about 14 years ago. And then after she died, that was just about 2.5 years ago, I stepped into the role of running the studio, the nonprofit, and also teaching. So here we are. Can you hear me? Hi, Claudia. The painting studio is located in San Francisco, but I've been teaching the intuitive painting practice online for a long time because I have students who live in other parts of the world. So the adjustments we had to make with COVID were pretty easy for us, and we just moved all the classes online onto Zoom.
Yes, Amy. Hi, Claudia.
My role is to open up some doors. If you had a white circle of paper all around your painting, what do you sense out there?
I sense that there would be more of her.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you sense the child to be? Right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pick the color, the first one that comes to you. How much fire do you sense?
It's just bursting through.
Yes. What would you paint if it was a dream world?
I had a thought that maybe there are bones in this thing. I don't know. But I felt resistant to that.
I'm getting very stuck. Maybe I'm just done with this painting.
Yeah, so how do we know, when we're done with a painting? We have some guidelines, and one of them is to not comment on each other's painting.
The idea that the painting is for my eyes only is an enormous permission and freedom.
There's no criticism or judgment. It's like writing a journal.
Even if people say, oh, I love your paintings, they're wonderful, then that traps you also.
I love it that I can be in my own space and a shared space and have a collective and an individual experience at the same time from 3,000 miles away.
I'm facing my painting and feeling the presence of the other 15, 20 people who are in the same process as me. I have many meetings on Zoom, but it's not the kind of Zoom where you just get so tired of looking at your own face.
I thought intuitive painting class. Well, that sounds right. I didn't want to get into a technical art class, although I've been longing to paint.
I wanted a place where I could expand my own creativity and not get locked into anything about like, oh, this is how you draw a flower, or this is how you draw a tree.
It's a great outlet for someone who maybe has always told themselves or was told in school, you're not artistic.
You can have a really great product that you worked really hard for, but when you paint in this intuitive way, the whole journey is so exciting.
So I just have my paints in an ice cube tray, and I have my brushes, a few bottles. I'm a musician, so I have my easel built up as a music stand.
This is just what when we came into the world as children, this is what we do. We create, we explore.
We're not teaching technique, but there's still a guidance on how to use the materials. There are some ways to really let more your intuition guide you versus your head. stand right up close, hold your brush like you would a pencil, and you follow the brush. Because oftentimes when we step back, we will analyze, we start to think, we like it, we don't like it.
I can't paint, I can't do this, I can't do that.
What if it doesn't look good? I know it's not going to look good. I don't know how to paint.
Oh my God, this is just the worst painting ever. Like, a painting has never been this bad.
If you really listen, it's like so much more that moves through you than the aesthetics and the right way of painting. Yeah, so is there a color that jumps out to you?
Yeah, magenta.
Add a little bit of magenta on your brush.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a place you could put it?
Yeah, I would put it in the knots of the trees.
Do you sense a lot of it? Or do you sense just a little drop?
I sense a lot of it. I sense that it's like the core of the tree.
There are images everyone has that will somehow feel like it's a taboo, it's not allowed.
I feel like bravery seems like a strong word, but it is a brave act to like put something that maybe you're feeling self-conscious about onto a page.
It is therapeutic. It's not, I don't call it therapy and we don't analyze, but it is deeply therapeutic.
In that way, it's transformative. It helped me to listen to the inner nudgings of, I could use the word my soul, which is not a word I would have used before painting.
That's one of the things the painting really gives us, is to make things visible that live inside.
I wanted to paint my dad there as I remember him, and even just to touch his face again in the painting and feel like each whisker on his chin, you know, and his beard. I felt like I was there with him.
I painted my mother over and over and over again. And I healed a lot of, I would say, the relationship with my mother by painting her.
I have not heard of any painter, if they've painted for 40 years or more, where there's no next painting to come. No, like, further place to explore. It keeps being a mystery.
Bye, everybody.
Everybody, I bring this work.
Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you, Claudia.
Bye.
Bye-bye.